So how do you market music? Well, the trouble with music is that it's definitely not a need like food or water. People aren't dying for the lack of music. It also isn't really searchable like an article or a book. The way that most people learn about music is they either hear it on the radio or a friend recommends it. We may not be able to be lucky enough to have our song heard on the radio, so our best bet is probably to be recommended by a friend or associate. So first, get an account on all of the social networking sites, but I would most definitely start with MySpace, Facebook, and YouTube. And once you get on board with these guys, then you can use a number of plugins that allow you to post your music on your profile. And the powerful thing about social networking is that they make it very easy for your friends to be able to share your songs and content. And once people start to like your music, then they'll want to keep up with your latest songs, and you can post, say, comments that saying that you're working on some new stuff, and it really starts to spread virally around. YouTube is huge for this kind of stuff. The most recent YouTube sensation is Justin Bieber. Got plucked out of obscurity, and this type of story just would have never happened 10 years ago. By the way, I've had over 2.5 million views and growing on YouTube, and it counts for a lot of our traffic. But here's the one tip to consider. No one's looking for David Wills online. They don't know who I am. They are looking for a particular product tutorial, and because the title of my video includes that, they come to me. If your music is in the style of, say, Peter Gabriel or Beyonce, then place those keywords in your title. The internet runs on keywords. Look for the songs that are similar to yours and mimic those keywords, descriptions, and tags in your video. Maybe place comments in similar music videos so you can start attracting viewers to your stuff. Well, congratulations, you did it. I can't believe that you're probably in the top 3% of recording musicians out there in terms of your knowledge now. It really blows my mind that there are stats out there of how many people buy courses like this and never even crack the case. You got through the whole thing, so I'm very confident that you have learned the essentials. Gosh, that will just help you your whole life as a recording musician. So let's go ahead and swear you in. Okay, you ready? I solemnly swear on the threat of bodily dismemberment that I will use this knowledge for good and not evil, and will help my fellow musician on any occasion, including but not limited to sucky mixes, incorrect usage of aux sends, and any other home recording faux pas. Sworn in this day, you are all duly deputized to go out and really make some great music. So, I mean, where do we go from here? Let's take all of this knowledge, and first I just want to encourage you to practice what you've learned today. Use this course and companion DVD and just go through the material a few times in the coming days and weeks. Everything I've ever read about retention says that you really have to use what you've learned or you'll lose it. So practice, practice, practice. I would also encourage you to get together with like-minded musicians. It's not often that we get to see each other face to face, and why not keep it going with maybe a local home recording meetup group? In fact, have you seen meetup.com? It's a way for people who are interested in the same types of things to regularly meet up at, say, a library or a coffee shop. Why not start up your local chapter? There's a lot to be said in terms of making local connections there. Now, having said that, you can always connect with people all over the planet via our forum at ProAudioHelp.com. It's a great place to post any struggles or challenges that you might have been making, or maybe even a link to some of your finished masterpieces that you've been working on. Fantastic way to help each other out and kind of critique each other's works. Even post a picture of your studio. It's a really cool place for that. So remember to break down your skills by using some backing tracks and record vocals over those karaoke tracks. As I said earlier, there's no better way to concentrate on the star of the mix, the lead vocal. Remember that. Also, a word for the perfectionists out there. I've read many years ago the best way to become prolific anything is to write for the wastebasket. In other words, don't wait until you get it perfect before you produce anything. Create a bunch of stuff and maybe make some goals of maybe writing and recording a song a month or something like that. No one needs to hear them, but just do it for the exercise of honing your craft. And finally, teach others. The best way to retain what you've learned is by teaching it to others. I mean, catch up with some fellow musicians who are maybe having a hard time doing this stuff that we just learned. It'll help them and dramatically help you retain what you've learned here in this course. And might I say, it might even make a handy little second income from it. The day I made up a business card that said audio consultant on it was the day I started making a living out of it. You can easily make $50 or $100 an hour going out teaching musicians how to use this stuff. This really might be the start of a little side business there. So in closing, thank you so much for your time. I hope you've had a really great time learning this stuff. And if you're so inclined to record a testimonial encouraging others to check out this course, please leave them on our website. So thanks for your time. My name is David Wills, and ciao for now.